Hey guys, in this quick video I'm going to explain to you what is prompt engineering. McKinsey and Company explains that prompt engineering is the practice of designing inputs for AI tools that will produce optimal outputs. All this kind of explains it partially, but if you will look further at this Google resource, we can see that Google describes it as prompt engineering is the art and science of designing and optimizing prompts to guide AI models, particularly LLMs, towards generating desired responses. Well, if you kind of think about it on a high level, you most likely have used ChatGPT or something similar. You have asked questions from ChatGPT. So that question which you type in, that's the prompt. And prompt engineering is kind of just modifying that question into a way which will give you better results. You most likely have tried yourself asking questions from ChatGPT and notice that if you give it more context, you will get better responses. So things which make a difference is prompt format, context and examples, fine-tuning and adapting multi-turn conversations, and they're explaining types of prompts, and kind of the longer you make question and the more context you give it. So for example, if you're trying to ask ChatGPT for recommendations for birthday presents for someone, well, it might be relevant to tell them that, well, it's a 7-year-old and that 7-year-old likes, for example, a certain character. Maybe it's a certain Disney character they like, and maybe you give it even more context and explain what you have, what that person has already, and you will get even more detailed responses. So for a large part, it's just common sense, but there is a science to it as well. And if you check the Google resources here, they do give excellent prompt examples, question answering, code generation, and image generation. And they give strategies for writing better prompts, set clear goals and objectives, provide context and background information, use few-shot prompting, also guiding you to be specific, use precise language and avoid ambiguity, iterate and experiment, leverage chain of thought prompting. There's quite a few things you can discover by looking into this further and studying it a bit. So if you want, you could get certified as a prompt engineer. There's one resource explaining any certifications you can complete, how many hours, and there's a test or exam. Price currently $240. Here's something for $49, and so on. I'll leave a link to this resource as well in the description. But on the other hand, the Google resources are actually excellent. So there's a beginner introduction to generative AI learning path you could take. There are free resources. Some of these I think are free, if not even all. And well, there is also a Google Prompting Essentials certification you can take. This is a 9-hour course which does give you a certification. So this is something you could do as well. But if you think about the ability to get hired as a prompt engineer, I think that might partially be unrealistic. Maybe you need to study a bit more than that. So for the resources, check the link below in the description. If this video was helpful to you, please give it a thumbs up. Thanks for watching.